It's me, and today I'm going to be filming a part 2 to my book TBR. I hope you enjoy. Um, this is Of Girls and Fire duology. I saw this about a year ago in the bookstore, so I didn't really hear much about it. However, I decided to pick it up and give it a shot because I do like fantasy. I like everything. If you saw my last video, I will get everything and anything. I'm about halfway through the second book, so I am going to be reading this book in September. This is Phantom of the Opera. I've heard a lot of good things about this, so I am quite excited to read it. This is American Assassin by Vince Flynn. I am excited about this because I've had a crush on Dylan O'Brien since the Teen Wolf series and Maze Runner trilogy. This is The Demon Tide. I do not know if this is the last book of the Black Witch Chronicles by Laurie Forrest. I am excited to get this book. However, I'm kind of a little bit scared too because I didn't really like how the last book ended. So it's just a matter of time till I get to it to work up the nerve. These are A Game of Fate, A Touch of Malice, and A Touch of Rune by Scarlett St. Clair. I've read the first book, but I haven't read these ones because I didn't really enjoy the first book. However, I am really into giving things a second shot, so I will be giving these books another shot. This is the second book. This is House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas, in a Crescent City novel. I didn't so much. I didn't enjoy the Crescent City novel just because I do like fantasy. However, fantasy for me is set in a little bit of the old, like older days with like dragons and all that sort of stuff, and this wasn't really. So it did take me a while to get into it. However, I know that is a common thing with most people. They didn't really get into the first one until like they really got into it. So I'm very excited to hopefully get into this book. This is Grave Maidens by Kelly Cohn. This is book 1 and book 2. It is 3 chosen maidens, 2 lovely sisters, and 1 dark tradition. So it is a little bit of, I don't know much about this book, so it is a little bit of fantasy, I believe, and maybe a touch of mystery. So I'm excited to read it. The second book in the Hush Hush series. This is the third book, Silence. And this is the 4th book, Finale, by Becca Fitzpatrick. And I didn't enjoy the first book. However, I will be reading these books very soon, probably in September. This is Her Pretty Face by Robin Harding. It's a bit of a mystery novel, and I don't really have a lot of mystery books. However, I do want to kind of branch into that genre a bit more. This is Wake Siren by Nina McLaughlin. It's a Greek mythology, I believe, so I'm very excited to read this book. This is Afterlife by Holly Chase. I haven't heard much about this book. However, it is of a bit of a Scrooge, kind of like a Christmas time story. So maybe I will probably read this in December, around that time. This is, oh wait. Is this the second book in a series? Oh no. Okay, so this book is Antipolluti and the Fruits of the Lord by Mario. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name. This is I think the second book. I didn't realize it was the second book. However, I'm going to try to read this book and hopefully I don't have to buy the first one. This is a book I got out of a little library near me. This is There Is a Touch of Darkness by Katie Rose Poole. I read a bit of this book, however, I wasn't really a fan of it, but I'm going to continue to give it a shot because I cannot let go of books. This is Since You've Been Gone. I've had this book forever. I just haven't read this book yet. I've tried it twice. However, I didn't really have the time to dedicate that amount of time to it. So I will be reading this book in September. Oh. This is the first, second, and third book in a trilogy of Scythe trilogy by Neil Shusterman. This is the first, second, and third book. I have heard a lot of good things about this trilogy, so I am very excited to read this. This is Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. I have heard this is about pirates. I'm not exactly sure if that is true, but I am excited to read this book. This is The Rebel Mages, also by Laurie Forrest. I just have not gotten around to reading this book. Thank you so much for watching. If you, I don't know, you probably didn't enjoy. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. It's free. Goodbye.